Episode 3 of Heartland Season 19 left me completely stunned. I'm still trying to process everything that happened, especially Amy's emotional memories with Ty. That moment felt like time stopped. And then, just when we were catching our breath, the episode ended with Nathan and Caleb possibly crashing into a mountain. I don't know about you, but I'm still in shock. If you've been anxiously wondering what's next and what happens to Nathan, Caleb, and the rest of the crew, stay with me. Let's dive deep into how the big moments of Episode 3 set up the drama, heartbreak, and hope waiting for us in Episode 4. The awkward double date that changed everything. We have to start with that unbelievably awkward double date. Amy and Nathan were finally trying to spend some time together at Pike River, but then Ashley and Caleb unexpectedly showed up. What was supposed to be a simple romantic outing instantly turned into a tension-filled gathering. Ashley couldn't stop bringing up old memories with Ty, and as sweet as it is that they still remember him, the timing couldn't have been worse. Bringing up Ty while Nathan was right there made the moment so uncomfortable. Ty's memory is sacred for Amy and everyone else, but there's a difference between honoring the past and living in it. And then came the real bombshell. Nathan accidentally mentioned that Caleb and Amy had once stayed together in a motel room. Ashley's expression said it all. Hurt, confusion, maybe even jealousy. To make matters worse, Caleb didn't exactly handle it well either. His hesitation when asked about his feelings for Amy made things even murkier. I couldn't tell what he was really thinking. But here's the thing. Once we start connecting the dots about Episode 4, everything about Caleb's behavior begins to make more sense. Amy's heart still belongs to Ty. One of the most emotional parts of Episode 3 was watching Amy relive her memories with Ty. Those scenes were beautiful, nostalgic, and heartbreaking all at once. I realized just how much I missed Ty too. But while it was healing for us as fans, it wasn't so great for Amy and Nathan's relationship. You could see the struggle on Amy's face. She's trying to move forward, but her heart still carries Ty everywhere she goes. The fact that she remembered Ty right before almost kissing Nathan showed that she's still not ready to give all of herself to someone new. Nathan, for his part, has been nothing but kind and understanding. He respects Ty's memory deeply, but it's clear he's starting to feel the weight of Amy's back-and-forth emotions. To make things worse, his father's situation is pulling his attention away. So, while he's trying to be there for Amy, life keeps throwing him challenges that make it harder to stay close. Episode 4. Braving the Wilderness. Now let's talk about the upcoming episode. Braving the Wilderness. From the official synopsis, Amy and Ashley are heading into the forest to search for Nathan and Caleb, who are stranded after the plane crash. Meanwhile, Jack and Lisa organize an old-fashioned hangout at home. First of all, thank goodness Nathan and Caleb survived the crash. That cliffhanger at the end of Episode 3 had us thinking the worst. But surviving doesn't mean peace. The two are about to face their own kind of storm. According to what we've seen in the trailers, Nathan is still struggling with the impossible pressure of replacing Ty. And after everything that happened with Amy, he can't help but question whether Caleb still has feelings for her. Their survival in the wilderness will test not just their endurance, but their friendship too. I truly hope Caleb is honest, that he tells Nathan there's nothing between him and Amy anymore. If he doesn't, it could destroy more than one relationship. Ashley's heart is on the line and Nathan deserves clarity. Maybe this terrifying experience in the wilderness will push both men to speak the truth, clear the air, and start rebuilding trust. Meanwhile, Amy and Ashley's search will likely bring them closer together. Facing danger together tends to change people. And when they find Nathan and Caleb, it might make everyone realize how fragile and precious their relationships really are. Sometimes it takes almost losing someone to understand what they mean to you. The other storylines you can't ignore now. Beyond the main drama, there were some really touching side stories in Episode 3 that deserve attention. Lou and Gracie's friendship is finally starting to bloom. When they realized how much they actually have in common, the tension between them melted into something more genuine. And when Gracie saved Lou from the wolf, that was such a powerful moment, one that showed their connection isn't just professional. With Gracie's father's health worsening, Lou might become her biggest support system. Then there's Jack and Dex, I'll admit. I initially thought Dex would be trouble, reckless, impatient, maybe even harmful to Jack's peace. But he completely surprised me. We learned that Dex isn't the bad guy we assumed. Jack, ever the wise soul, saw that too and gave him a second chance by hiring him to work on the ranch and pay off his debts. That decision speaks volumes about Jack's character, always believing people can change. Finally, there's Katie's journey. She started episode 3 struggling to fit in with her new team, feeling unsure of her place. But her conversation with River at the end revealed something beautiful. They both have kind hearts and want to belong. I think this could be the beginning of a real friendship for Katie, one that helps her grow and finally find her confidence. Looking ahead, so what should we expect in episode 4? Emotional confrontations, moments of reflection, and probably a few surprises that none of us see coming. The crash might just be the event that brings everyone together, or tears them apart. Whatever happens, one thing is clear. Heartland Season 19 is far from slowing down. Every episode digs deeper into grief, healing, and human connection. So, what do you think will happen next? Will Nathan finally open up to Amy about his fears? Will Caleb come clean about his past feelings? Share your thoughts. I can't wait to hear your predictions. And as we brace ourselves for episode 4, remember, sometimes the wildest storms lead to the calmest skies.